Alright then, we're gonna get straight into it. Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Azarek Ravna, crazy mad scientist. Today we're gonna be playing some Disco Elysium. This is what, if I know correctly, which I probably don't, because it seems to be a text-based RPG where you're a detective and it has it's like completely wacky shit. It's hilarious. So we're gonna probably be very chaotic in this. Might need to turn that volume down. That music is so loud. Should be fine. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into it though. So let's go. Choose your archetype. I can either be the thinker, the sensitive, or the physical. Extremely intelligent, very psychological, or extremely physical. And then let's create your own. We're always going to create our own, because, yeah. Let's see. Psyche. Sensitive, how emotional, intelligent you are. 0. But we are... let's go with... do like a general on the board. Average, good, average, good. I feel like we want to do like... so if we want to, we could just go 3-3-3 and then be decent at everything. But I don't think I want to do it. I think I'm going to have these be a little bit weaker and just go more focused on like intelligence on 5, average, motorics. Although we might want psyche up to average. So we're not very fast, we're not very strong, but we're decently smart. We're very smart and we're very sensitive. Let's go with that. And this then determines our signature skills. So we've got to set a signature skill. What's going to be our main skill? So we can do things like logic, wield raw intelligence to deduce the world, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse, drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies, capitalize, understand creativity, see art in the world, or visual calculus, so we correct crime scenes, make laws, physics. Then we have suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. That does sound like fun. We got connect to station 41, understand pop culture, intimidate the public, understanding others, hunches and gut feeling, dreams in waking, hold yourself together, keep your morale. Okay. Take blows, shrug off blows, flex powerful muscles, go to party planet. So drugs. Raise the hair on your neck, tune it. I kind of want to go with suggestion, play the puppet master, but then I probably want to go back and increase this to be good. Might do 4-4-2, go suggestion as our main. Or logic, suggestion. We'll go, that's a really hard choice. Because, like, deduce the world. Let's deduce the world. We are a logic thinker. I'm actually going to go back again because, yeah, we'll go how we had it. At that, logic being deduce the world, confirm as our main skill. And here we go. Furies are at home in the mirror. Is their address even? The clearest water is deep.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I'm talking to my ancient reptile brain.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Or
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
more.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Let's go.
Right. Nothing down to fuck all.
Fuck
brother.
all. Now shut up.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
No.
Do you really?
No, more blackness.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Uh-oh.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and
It's already so
heavy
weird.
heat of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help.
The stench of liquor rises
Oh.
from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
My limbic system is now talking to me. Someone help me calm my head.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is.
Oh, the encyclopedia.
A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Ooh, got some music playing. Oh, we are currently naked on the floor. Oh, we must have had a good night. Oh no, we have underwear on. It's very hard to see. Let's take our pants. What's
You
this?
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It
Keys.
says, whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Yay! Can I move around with WSD or is it clicking? It's clicking. Shirt. Those pants give me a -1 to severe flare, which is sneak under their noses, stun with immense panic. Okay, some movement. But they gave me +1 to drug, and I can understand cop culture a little better with the shirt on. Okay. The bottle over there. A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. Tab to highlight. Ooh. Seems it's about to have wine, beer, and sweet liquors. What's this? Another shirt. I lose 1 suggestion if I put the shirt on. That's not good. So I got now -1 to suggestion, but my psychology is quite high. What's this? I like a mirror? Oh,
hangs
mirror.
above
Yep.
a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, damn.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Jesus, Oh, I got perfect score on that, 12-12.
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself.
Yes, that's
Just
all I
the
can see of
vague
myself over here in the bottom left. I'm like a fucking ghoul.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Time to wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh no, what I see.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay, touch it
Yeah.
first, maybe?
There is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I guess I'm gonna reach and
It's
touch my
not.
tongue.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Over my nose?
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face.
Wax mirror.
Behold,
Jesus.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late stage
Too
alcoholic.
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
It's making
Wow,
it so.
please stop. It's horrible.
I could try.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's
Why is
like
the
it's
mirror
looking for
Why is the
validation.
mirror
You have
belittling
let go to
me?
your face and
Fuck you,
haven't taken
mirror.
it off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been,
Oh god.
10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Dig deep into your mind, look at the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere.
Okay, we'll
in
try
the
the
past.
drugs.
It's too late. Like an image on film.
Damn.
The expression belongs.
This is what I have now, that's my expression. Correct, that's a door? Hey, wait, can I actually interact with the mirror again?
A mirror hangs.
Ah, okay, that's the mirror done. That's what I look like. Oh boy. What else do we have here? We have, necktie up there, something on the chair there. Looks like some tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh no. Tab. There's a shoe over there. What about this?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
What do you mean? Assess the
What
damage.
do you mean I
How
failed?
would you do that? What? The morning light hurts your.
I fucking suck. I had 92% chance. Of course, my luck is like, nah, fuck you. I get my shoe. What does my shoes do for me? Nothing. It's only my left foot one. I need to find. Oh no, just the shoe's good. No, it is just the left foot. Go at the tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Different grab tie.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom
Uh-oh.
comes over you.
I'm having a heart attack.
This is bad. Feels like shock for quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find
Okay.
yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
What if I pull on the light bulb?
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Pull again to turn the light off.
The lights are off.
What if I pull on the
The
fan?
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie.
And now the fan's off, I get +3. Let's grab that tie!
You swoop up.
Yeah.
to the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
I mean, I have a tie. That's all that matters. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. I guess we leave for the door. I walk normally now. That's good. Something on the table. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Money. Real money. Ooh, I'm out. Boy. Oh, it's bright out here. What does my mind think? The smell of sea makes you dizzy. Oh, my other shoe. I must throw it out the window. Now I have a pair. They give me composure, but at least more savoir. Oh, a few
There
things.
they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin,
Yep,
reunited on your feet,
my snakeskin
like
shoes.
two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Wait, what does my other thing think? The gusty wind brought save you. Okay. I can double click. What's it kind of say? Is the year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Hello there.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Am I military?
No.
My chief executive
The
officer,
young
right?
woman shakes her head slowly.
Ah, damn.
Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
I said my stage name right. I can see myself middling disco artist. The officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting
I'm
me.
not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for
Okay.
3 days.
3 days.
On official police business.
Don't remember
Yes.
anything. What
Didn't
business?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Ah, that's about right.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might know where I am or who I am or what a corporate, whatever the fuck that is. How I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my
There's a
case?
mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now.
Why did you tell me
I
this
didn't
now?
mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
I'm completely lost. What the fuck am I? What day do I remember being a
Could it
cop?
be because of the drinking?
Most likely. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of
Don't
the
be so
law?
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
And now we got this. Let's do the look.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you... No. You see, that's not what you... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more.
Sure.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I am the cop of the
Has
apocalypse.
the time come already?
Yes, we go. It's only 2 days
You're
away.
one intense cop. Anyone ever tell you that?
I don't know why I keep
Alright,
talking again.
then. Looks like I should go and prepare for what's to come. And thank you. This has been delightful. I do hope it happens sooner. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Bye bye.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Lies. Can I just steal a cigarette now? Uh-oh. Can I open the door? Let me in. Oh, it hurts.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key. There is no arm. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Slow
The
them open.
door is closed.
Okay.
Still no arm.
Okay, no,
Still
no.
nothing.
Harder.
Still
Damn it. Okay, leave. What do we have here? Map? Oh, really a map? Okay. So we have something over here. What's this? Newspaper. I can't read it. I guess we go downstairs. As the music starts. What does the sign say? Nothing. Where the lyrics will be? Oh, okay, so this is the stage. Or karaoke. Speaker under is connected to Radiant.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
All
Utterly.
of it.
And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well on theory I'm developing that I'm down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
What should I
You should probably
sing?
go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it.
Sounds good.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Oh, we have a new goal, guys. We're gonna sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficient tragic tape and play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening, more people in the bar then. Oh my god. I think I could go back upstairs and check those tapes, because there's a bunch of tapes upstairs. Is this...
The door is this door. The fan stands.
Okay, no. Nothing left up here. Yeah, we have whatever that is. Healing item. Water cooler. Menu is wiped clean, only the word Monday is written. The woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu to you is the man's handwriting. Okay. Let's produce the kitchen. Sign reads kitchen reserved for later. Or yesterday.
In his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance.
Why'd
then
you just have a
looks down
bird?
again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Don't you like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I did all those things? Wow.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the bird.
Competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broke.
Uh-oh.
The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
That's not
This
good.
is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Oh, thank you, Encyclopedia.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's the great scuba, right?
Your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
You,
He
my buddy.
pretends not to hear you.
Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm
Where's
standing
Sylvie
in.
then?
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding.
Shiva.
So now you're a cop.
Oh, you fucking useless bastard. Let's go around here. What does it say? Mess hall, reserved for the union members. And this is a robot pinball machine. Hello, who are you?
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, you are a cryptozoologist.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
How about I ignore you and do keep him waiting, because there's more to explore, like this guy, and his beer. Can I take the beer? Sleeping dock worker. The wild
On
pines.
the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Good.
The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character
Okay.
portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
What does this do? Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
I can't wake him up. Okay. Guess we'll talk to this guy. Hello, sir.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is
Kim
tapping his foot on the
Kitsuragi.
floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you.
Damn.
You are sure of this, but why?
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I don't
You
know.
realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Let's do this.
Create, conceptualize.
Come on, come on, come on.
Raphael
Ah.
Ambrosius Cousteau. Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
So what you said just moves on. Oh,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
damn.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Most likely drinking. Yeah, you mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah, I
It
guess
also
so.
wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Right. And the interviews? Right. And the interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Well,
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
what if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down.
Okay. How can you be so sure I'm from the
I was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, my
I suppose
jacket.
you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
I don't know where I brought.
Inspectorate General means
I'll turn
Internal
off it.
Affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean the
No
rest?
need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Wow.
I
Damn.
would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave.
I can't remember
I
anything.
can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
He's very understanding.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. Talk to the manager. After you,
Okay.
officer.
Oh, he's joined our party.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Yes?
Tell me about the
What
case.
do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Mercenaries being hanged by a tree.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Sure.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Okay.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Who's the
A
victim?
security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Who's
To
cool?
find him or her is one of our tasks here.
So
For
everyone,
now,
we don't know
all
nothing.
we know is that the tone
We
was
don't know.
muffled, using a
The guy got
device
hacked.
of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Interesting.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Of course, I get it.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Serious
No,
case.
it's not
Why
the
not?
deceased, it's a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together.
It's like otherworldly, my
I can
god.
assure nothing like that will happen. Do
Are
know
you
why?
sure? I think something is already happening.
No, something isn't happening because it's not part of reality.
Makes a hand, precise hand gesture reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
We're from different. Why are we working
I'm
on the
afraid
case?
you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Of course.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Retrograde
Better
amnesia.
still than an imbecile cop-off.
Copper.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it.
You tasked the
If you're
pissing
my take,
contest.
Ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. What, you mean like a brief? There's
Go
no
with that.
3 days ago, during
Alright.
that time. The victim... Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted? Good.
Oh fuck.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you try work, the case at not a fan.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the
Okay.
Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything
That is
else
so
you wanted?
high, so I'm gonna keep trying other stuff first.
Me? I
It's
don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Bored.
That's a fair point.
Wearing
That's correct.
glasses.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
In other words, I'm not an asshole.
I guess you don't need glasses then. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My
Daylight.
father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Where is CL?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolary state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, that's
I
very
don't speak
interesting.
a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
A point of pride to him.
Tell me a secret.
No.
Oh. Well, it was shut down fast. Ask it.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure.
Something the matter?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Oh, no. He's better at puppeteering.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You talk with
What do
yourself.
you mean?
You know when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like,
I
your
have
brain?
no idea what you're...
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The
Ah,
lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
fair.
But this isn't an old school case.
So what? That makes you the new school? Good.
God spare us.
For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
Fair.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Fair. What do you mean
I
don't
hope
think
you
it?
don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st precinct tend to move a bit. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by
As the music
one of
kicks
your
in, damn.
lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic yet thorough. Prioritizes containers. I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes.
Let's see if we can do this. Come on.
Usually is oeuvre.
Come on, Devil Six.
Only banal
Ah!
things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person. One you should be ashamed of.
Oh, my
It's
morale.
maybe the soft one.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We have quite a few things that just popped up. There's an end-of-day briefing. You can call your station's Lazarus in order to sort out your medical. You can use his motor carriage to make calls. The pissing content, apparently the pissing contest ask about after the initial inspection of the body, inspect the body, interview the cafe, report your badge missing. Okay. What do you have to say?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Your sweetie.
Why, you are, officer.
No, sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly... You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Okay.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Tea.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How you like from
Whatever
me?
do you mean?
I'm your partner in crime, running guard corpses, catching.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Forgot about you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on. And, sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
Wow, I see how it is.
And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
3 heads of bed into?
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
In a
Yes,
chair.
dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Grenade duel, you know
No,
what?
dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
But you're a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
Did you do
I
that?
was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
Oh?
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oh, damn.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and that's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Yes, but I don't know where I am, what I am, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Drinks are hot, I literally do
Oh,
everything.
my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafe with all my
That's
keys.
right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
I don't know.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
What the fuck's Revachol?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
It's the spring of
Yes.
51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Fuck yeah, I got a pen, guys! Woo!
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Cop?
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try one more time, officer.
Democracy?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is
Meaning, buying is voting.
There's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides,
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
How'd I do?
you were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs, and while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Where's the revolution?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it.
What does that have to do with
This was 42 years ago. It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. Someone more...
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Of course, dear.
Okay, so you get locked down on reality now as well. You have no idea where you are. Lena encourage you to ask other people to explain the world into a great deal. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. And I did get a pen. Can I use that? Maybe later? I wonder if the guy is still out of it. Oh, what's it say?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Maybe now.
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Got to set me up for a fridge. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking.
Don't look
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Get your drink on and your...
Damn.
The worker isn't a deep. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who
Yes,
owns
we know
and
about Wild
operates the
Pines.
harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the
Possibly
day?
because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's
Ah,
not much to do.
okay.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops
Look at
the
this baby
ledger
face.
he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Look like our character got no fucking chin.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruins.
What?
Nothing I don't know. I do.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it,
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Where are
Do
they?
you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, cool.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Fair.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Play the full who me. Right, then. Questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him.
Where is that body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Damn. We killed
I
him.
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
There you go.
If he doesn't know.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who is exactly saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay.
did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
Probably a rumor.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this
I would
man?
suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Fair.
Even the strike?
Yeah, strike.
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear.
Okay.
A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
It's time. Did you do it?
What are you, crazy? Of course.
Okay.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvia go
Haven't
away?
you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She
No.
has nothing to do with
I
this.
ask you why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's yourself.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. What?
That's right. The only thing I know about myself is that I'm too rich.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
That's all.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real. Oh,
What, real?
excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius.
Money.
Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. What are you, a philosopher?
I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use... Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10 equals 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real.
100 times
Yes.
smaller. But that's
It
horrible.
is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness
It does,
rides.
doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi look. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Let's see. 3. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've
What happens
won, I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't have her?
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I don't know
But
if I...
you've been
Do I have
at
her?
this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up to, on Marvel
Why
Hill.
did you say that?
Either just synopsis firing, it doesn't mean anything. Lieutenant said...
No,
Ah,
I'm saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay.
Can I
if
trace
run out
the
of
way
money.
back somehow? The exact street, the exact number, or building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head. When
Okay. Find booze and drink it. Who made the call, reporting the crime, pay for damages. Oh my god, there's so much happening. And I have some thoughts, which is I'm a fucking feminist, so I get temporary research bonus, +2 authority against men, and longest home. I can internalize that and that. Okay. Cool. I'm thinking about stuff. Can we continue chatting now?
Yes?
Convince him of the strictly dark mystery twist in the event.
what if you did it?
Did what, the hanged man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, As part of the plan, you drowned out the memory.
Oh shit, I did it myself.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing.
Oh no, I'm a
And
killer.
you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
Oh fuck.
Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
I killed the man and then tricked myself into
And
it.
what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest been as long as like I did something
That is
bad.
a common side effect of overindulgence. Besides, I doubt you could have taken down a hardened mercenary single-handedly.
Oh, most likely not.
See? You're clearly not a man in your prime anymore.
What the fuck?
Don't take it personally. It's just that security guards kept on by large corporations tend to be better trained and better armed than officers of the RCM.
Fair.
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until
Okay.
the perpetrator.
I didn't kill anyone. Guys, it wasn't me. So there's the two mirror ones, Encyclopedia and Visual Calculus. Can I try that again now? I'm going back up here, but it might be for nothing. Can I now knock on this door again?
This door, still the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. This door,
Nothing. This door is also, like, locked, but there's nothing on it. I can talk to the couch.
the bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night.
Okay, it's not time to rest now.
A mirror hangs on the...
It's all locked. Can I do anything more of this?
The window stands broken in... The window stands broken in its
Come on, yeah!
face outward. Whatever broke this window
I did it.
came from a fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Oh, I even get to see, like, the effect of it going out. That's so cool.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough. if
I threw my
thrown
shoe
with
through the window.
force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. And maybe, just maybe, or maybe you were trying to smash your own reflection in the window pane.
Most likely. Cool. I actually got extra XP for doing that, which is great. Is that my level down there? If so, I'm not going to be getting levels anytime soon. No, I'm 17 out of 100. Actually getting pretty decent leveling from just doing stuff. It's great. Okay, so now we just... Can we enter for the back, or do we just... I guess we'll go for the front door. Okay. Outside, what's this? Heap of snow melts. The street sign that reads, "Fuck the police."
The RCM
Hey.
in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here. That's
Fair.
all. Of
Got some
course.
questions.
What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Oh,
This police...
well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Okay.
startle you.
Since
Directions.
the street signs messed up?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking for a dead
Oh,
police.
that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it.
Where am
What
I?
do you mean?
I don't know where I
Yes,
am.
sir. District of Martinez. This
Okay.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Okay. What is up
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements,
East?
the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think.
Commotion to the
I don't
east.
follow the local politics.
South?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think.
Some kind of accident, probably.
Not outside the canal.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Okay, then what's to the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet.
Ah.
There are no problem.
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, and what are you doing
I
here?
am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
Greenhouse!
I've been trying
Plants!
to get some work done. Well,
What?
as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
That's fair.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Okay.
Of course.
Her gloves.
Oh,
You
wait.
get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep
Thank
them.
you. I got a pair of gloves. More clothing. That go on. Because that would give me +1 to interfacing. Hell yeah. What does the sign say? Probably the same thing. Pigs go home. Is this car? Damn, this thing's interesting.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Very nice. Okay, that's fine. It goes on in the background.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
1 second, everyone. Quick, grab something out from the freezer. Let's go for a little walk, everyone. Okay, I return. So I think we grab something out of the freezer. Defrost some stuff. Pull out the
The
radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hello, nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You get contact my station, the 41st Lazarus.
It will take just a moment.
Her voice is faded.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call a lot of people are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
I think I lost all my memories, all of
With
it.
all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised. What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. use it wisely.
Okay.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Do you know who I am?
There's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen
Sure,
fit
but
to rain upon.
can you tell me about myself, like, as in who I am?
You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
I didn't reach out and grab a type from a spinning fan about unbearable pain shooting to my arm.
Hard to tell exactly what it was over the phone. Could be a combination of peripheral neuralgia and high blood pressure. Could be that you were having a heart attack. Or, actually, it could be both, given your profile.
Wait, both? That sounds bad.
Yes, probably in more ways than one.
What I do?
Cut down on the drinking, pal. In fact, cut off the
Hey, Solus, how's it going?
drugs too.
Abstinence could have immediate positive effects on your health.
But I have a quest to go get a drink. Don't drink, but I have to get a drink. I think I've had a
And
heart
you
attack.
survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Ah, welcome home. How have you been?
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Well, is there anything else you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not our retirement.
Got a nasty cough. Oh no! Did you get it from Butterfly? Because you said Butterfly was sick as well, didn't you? I think it's been passed on.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
But other than that, I'm good. And yes, Butterfly infected me. Should not let her touch the butt. This is your own fault now. It was all that Reaper butt touching. Damn, I leveled up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
With the civilian name. Let's start with. I have something to report.
Just a second, officer.
Boy first.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
I know.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle.
Well, make sure you take some time for yourself and feel better soon, alright, Solus?
On his vest. In front of him is a box
Take some time to relax, get a drink, you know?
an array of wires
Rest a
and
bit tough.
antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just putting in.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Bad
But
bitch.
you said... never mind.
Yeah, I lied to you.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Yes, sir, Dr. Zola, yes. Rest, drink. You'll be alright in the morning. Don't worry.
He what? He lost his badge?
Get a big hearty meal inside of you, you know?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Oh.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
I don't know you, John.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Yes.
Who lost his badge?
Who the fuck are you now?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Damn.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on,
He's
operator.
asking you to stop.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
He's just like we're literally playing telephone.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get reported done with
Therefore,
this.
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Shut up, all of
Look
you.
up there, lost his badge.
Fuck you all. Everyone sucks.
What now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Lost a badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ah.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Yes.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
I lost my gun too. I don't have my gun.
It's gone. It's...
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Gonna lie.
Lying? Over the phone? It's easy. Just say it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine
What
the
gun?
poor prick who has to
What gun?
relay
Did
the
a gun?
news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over. 10-4, I hear you.
What does he want now?
He's asking for...
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Ah, don't believe me.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Oh, bastard.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Sleep.
He says he's in trouble.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna go home. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
But that's personal details I like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Information not
Be
fear.
smart about this.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over.
Aha. So I can't tell you shit.
What? What is it?
He wants to verify him.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner.
What? What?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call...
Mullen's
Damn it.
drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Shut up, Chester.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in it.
10-4.
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives?
Seems like it, sir.
No. Fuck him. Don't tell him anything. You understand?
Uh,
He's been hellbound for the gutter. Let
you
him
people
have it.
suck.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you?
Family.
Excuse
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front.
Okay. What my life before the rest? That's the end.
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on this?
He asked if he ever told me about it.
For God's sake, cut this shit out!
Sir, satellite office. So, was there anything else?
Okay, let's wrap up.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pull up
The
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from...
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Red-tipped pry bar, rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are the pry bar, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Good,
It's
and
robust, lets you see the pull-out toolbox, slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers.
tap on
and
the
radio
fuel
on its hook.
preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition.
Translation. We're not going alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
There. Let's try just stealing the
The
levers.
white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you ask about Sylvie?
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Sweet.
Yes, hello?
I have some questions about your last days at work.
All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at Whirling. Why?
I mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it.
Well, that's not helpful.
Why not?
Wait, why aren't you?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Got it.
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring Gar. I already said I don't want to talk about this.
Was it you who called police?
No, not me.
Oh. But why didn't you call? Didn't of course bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
What about the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
What the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Kim.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
So don't fuck with the union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here. Tell me exactly did you let the corpse tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with...
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight, you ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Use them to, should have used like tears in it. You shouldn't have used them to summon
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line.
Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later. It just...
Okay.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
Have you seen it?
No.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
I was really looking to that.
Yes, you absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it. It feels like you haven't worn it.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun. Where did it
I was
happen?
trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty
Jesus.
graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
What?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot you. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there. There is silence on the other end of the line.
But what happened to my
No
gun?
idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always. It almost looked like you pawned it. But
Oh
believe
shit.
me, I did not.
Is my
buy
uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on.
Okay, that's it.
I do hope so.
Oh, can I emphasize? Made her cry earlier. I said your authority.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, my point exactly. You know how they are. Transactional and hysteric. You know what you've got to do. First, you've got to calm her. Think you can do that. Whatever this empathy failure tells you, don't take the quest. It's not wonderful. It's ugly.
This is so stupid. Okay. Let's try anyway.
No. What?
God, what is happening?
Oh God.
So bad.
Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone.
What the fuck have we done? Okay, let's see. You need to. Okay, who made the call? Keep searching for the cause, but lacking any obvious lead. It might take some time. Track down your badge, track down your gun, talk to Karate, Lieutenant Love. Because question mark, something's going on there. You need to help brother out with his lovely woes. Go to Karate and give him a solid advice. Tell him how it is. Jesus. Okay, I'm done.
In the cabin, you see a
Let's get out this goddamn van. Okay, we have tools. Equip this to. Where do I equip this? Oh, I can just hold it. To open locked containers in the world. To open locked containers in the world. And this one is to discover secret orbs in shady areas. I can actually. Oh, I can use WSD. What the fuck? It didn't allow me before. Trash. Nothing. What's up there? Sign. That's a door. A vent here?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything with that yet.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
What's this
clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Why would I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words
The of a king
Roy
in
d'Or
a century
are
gone is
stamped into the
pretty
crown's
fascinating.
crest. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Damn. Learning a lot of big words and things. Okay, I'm gonna get this torch out of my hand. I did get a level up, so I might want to put a point in something. My logic's already pretty good. I might want to upgrade this one, contextualize. Could I just upgrade the point itself? No. So this was hold yourself together, hunches and gut feelings. That's happened quite a few times. I might put one into inlaid there. Because that's been happening a lot. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Hey. So I talked to Sylvie.
God,
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
This is so stupid.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
She's too old to ride, then she tells down with a provider.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
That was pretty much it.
The man leans his hand.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Why is it empathy saying this? This kind of makes no sense, but okay.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest. Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful?
Another situation fixed by the Dr. Love. So I got a drink.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at
Light
the bottle.
reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. Oh yes, the chest pain and the dizziness. You've suffered long enough. Now it's time to drink, to live.
No.
Fine. We're not worried. You'll crawl.
You've passed up your chance to start drinking alcohol for now, but don't worry. The option to start drinking becomes available again in 2 hours.
I reject your alcohol. Okay, we should keep moving. Why do you move so funny, sir?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I'm gonna keep listening.
From another planet.
What's going on here?
The jam, my man.
Poor Laura's smoking justice. What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike. Scabs agitating. An all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So like, have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
Extravagant phrased, but I can roll with that.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Anything about the dead body.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what, though?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Fair.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your
A
conclusion.
sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Because best change.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
They don't know who the bosses think they are, but it sounds like a good... You broke. Got it to west. Okay.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Tell me what about the
It's
strike?
like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What is the union demand?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Damn.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He
Fair.
doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side.
Anything else to know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
But not you.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Fair. And what are you hauling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Relax. He's merely joking.
They're running under.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, they usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though,
Illegal?
not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
That's your machine behind
This
you.
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
I found A6
Good
you
eye,
got.
my man. Yup, she's an old one.
I get one of those foul
Me
tracksuits
and
you're
her,
holding.
we're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The
Right.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Don't be a stranger.
Actually learned quite a bit from him. Ref and all that. Can I move around here much? Oh, I can. Next covers tracks. There's a memorial here. I guess it's from the Revolution.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's
Wikipedia
pedestal
time.
reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
What did the king do?
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what high above you, the king?
Okay. I don't know shit. Oh, there's a box. What's the box? Physical shirt. So we'll take over my conceptualization, but let's just... I kinda want that other stuff though. What's this one? Money. 1.8 real, that's not too bad. How about you? Who are you?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Damn.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey. No response. Wherever there's no response.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
Okay. I won't bother her. By clicking the easier to pick around with. But a lorry here? Foreign car, some cash. I think I can talk to anyone here. Should probably go to that corpse before I go all the way like up here.
Stars
Oh,
Raiko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever.
he drives
Not
these.
many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the stars Raiko.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
Damn.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial.
Hussar.
Colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Damn.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of...
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Who's the community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
But they sentenced the
4
killer.
years for murder in reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence.
8 years?
That's the system.
What
The
the
prisons
fuck?
in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbour are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain.
Could
The
our
longer the
hangman have
sentence,
been the
the
driver of
larger
this
the
car?
cost.
That could be interesting.
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Yes, detective?
It's better in brown and black.
Okay. I'm not going to honor kill anyone over this. But I've seen it blue and white. It's much better that way.
Yeah. He didn't like that. He was like, fuck you. Okay, let's actually go check out the corpse. Off I go. I just had to knack to want to explore though, because there's so
This
many other things.
Koslovan mail collection box
Good
has been
mailbox.
heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection. The box seems eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you,
The mail
mailbox.
collection box seems cathartic, thankfully.
Poor boy. What else we have here? We got Demon cover, must be a man surrounded by flames. This book is about pate. Read that at the end. Governmental stuff. Okay. Let's see what we have back here. Smells like spoiled meat and cold dairy. Are you throwing rocks at the bitch?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Found a gremlin. Yes. Hey, good. A word, please.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. It's love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Getting high.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful. Shits himself. The rake, Kuno. He should throw the fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Okay.
Alright.
Questions.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What you... Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Who is he?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Probably climbed. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martin. I don't know. Some fucking Mesco.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some...
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been?
Don't tell him that, Kuno.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it.
Lame.
Okay.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about...
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment.
Have you
If
seen
it's
anything
important,
about
it'll-
Splish Around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That's it.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means.
Okay.
You're
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Okay,
Yeah,
nothing
whatever.
interesting.
Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's...
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
That's the person distance yourself from the
Kuno
situation.
doesn't do that smart shit. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the...
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. Help. Pig's got...
Help! He's got the Kuno help!
Okay.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the...
Yeah, that's...
Bang!
He was no help. What's this? Ribbon, scrap of sending. Echo is of the Ravnico. What else we have some kind of like little winch thing. Recognized that been oxidized for years. Money and some magnesium. Let me just use that to get my morale back, because I fuck. Money gained. There is a door here. Oh wait, there's a bucket there.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly
Okay, let's see if we
carcinogenic
can...
effect.
Why am I looking at file proof material?
Because it's nice and rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. No, there's more to this. Hard to say. It's gone now.
Okay. There's some dirt here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12
12
pairs
pair, that's a
of
lot.
work pair.
What kind of
Heavy
boots?
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers boot tracks. Point.
Noted.
Let me do some visual calculus.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Remember them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Okay.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. 5. Another standard work boot. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male, female.
Impossible to tell. Could also have been
Adolescent.
an adolescent.
Okay.
The gate is undeveloped.
Good, that's ain't I.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number
Why says
46.
Deep the way exceeds 200
Upper
kilograms?
imp
Okay,
8.
so bigger guy.
And yet another standard work boot. Number 44.
Racial pattern of
There's
soul.
an
However, the
aberration
right sole
in the
is
pattern of
smoother
the
than more
sole.
worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Them guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step on number 41.
Woman or a kid?
Could it be a woman?
Okay.
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't.
Understood. Anything else?
We said 200 kilograms.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people?
He might be right.
One of them
200
was carrying him
kilograms of
over.
living weight is unlikely.
Yeah, the one carrying him.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
I'm thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
He wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 200.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
It was giant?
Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it was just a giant man, at least two people would know.
It could have been, but
Could
if
be an
it
extremely
wasn't,
obese person.
from here, the boots the victim wears.
It's bad. Very bad.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
Yeah.
Which ones? I think we have arrived at the... I
No.
do.
But why?
I do. Ah, okay. You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a mix
Be
to have a
lynched.
point there. Anyway, it's something to consider.
An aberration was so smooth than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas to say?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget it. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Look.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent.
Okay. How old do you think these tracks
A
are?
week, maybe?
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon.
7 days below
7
freezing,
days
day
below
before
freezing.
the day
before. The day
was
of
the
his
last
hanging.
one. Okay.
Again, sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do you think happened
What do
here?
I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under. Then, after hoisting him up,
Indeed, they all stood in a row here. And yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over.
I'm understanding
Hoisted
what
the-
happened
the
here.
lieutenants are
either way.
Okay. You're the other kid that's being annoying.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there.
What am
Not
I? The
necessarily
trash
connected to the
container.
case, but, well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evident. What do you
That's what
mean,
they-
feel?
It's extraterrestrial perception, whatever it holds for
I agree.
2%.
We should get someone from the
He's being sarcastic. Do not ask what the remote viewers division is.
Oh. It might also be.
Let me get the
We
lock
could try
open.
using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the whirling in.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. Try the pry bar.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to... I'm going away for a long...
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Okay, I'm not talking to these children. These children are fucking annoying. Okay. So we'll go ask about the key. But I want to use the pry. We do not have the strength for that. We are smart dumbasses, not. Oh, the doors are open.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to...
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Ah, they could be part.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep...
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or
Yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Whisper and point to the back of your head. What if
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer.
We need those keys.
What for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
There's something here at the moment. I think I need to talk to that.
Thing.
You saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union?
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest. They come here in the evenings. Dumb.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
Don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
There are these things called days.
Oh, that's what I asked about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the world.
Saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. Yes.
By the way, I'm going to sing Sorry here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Your body is ready, sire.
Yes. Have you got it? A
Hey.
lot. Like what?
Okay. They have opened up the back, and I feel like this is a perfect time to have a check what's back here. Even a door. Devices and stuff. Who are you?
The
You're
thin
a cook?
man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goranci Kubek. Please.
Okay.
It's not. The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs.
There's some
on the
interesting
air.
plots
He
there.
smiles and bangs. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay, he didn't really have much. But we can go at the back
You
here.
see a heavy steel
Oh.
door with a prominent dimple lock. You immediately feel drawn to the car.
Touch it.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. It leads to a side building.
Try to
the
push it.
door does not budge.
I wonder what it'll
You do?
lead.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its
It
color
is
colour.
quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it.
It's hardly a side
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
First ask this guy.
The man ponders his
You're behind the
cooking.
door.
He looks up at you, then shrugging is an international.
Doesn't know shit. Sir, I need to know what's behind the door. What's behind the door, sir?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
There's a mysterious
I
blue door in the
love-
kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's
What's
just
behind
a
it?
door. No, I don't have a key.
Why not?
I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's or some boring storage.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not.
I think you like know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Yes?
I know he's a new explore the world in secret. Find a way into the secret passage. Do you know Lady Crypto?
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage.
Interesting idea. This Evrard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Let's see if we can get some out of this one.
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into...
Officer, get a hold of yourself.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I... Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Okay. It's now raining in real life. Goddamn. It's also gotten quite dark. Let's get a light on. I can see again. Okay. Well, we got the key for the trash can. See if we can open it up.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a
with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
I just have information that there's something in there.
There is, but you won't like it.
Open.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the box of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broke. A box falls into pieces in your hands.
Pick up the rags.
The threadbare kitchen towels. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Yeah.
Drop them in here, officer.
Bag.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else?
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping.
This is a military-type overgarment.
Oh.
No label or serial number.
So it's ex-military
It's the
mercenary.
kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste.
All right.
Oh.
We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise again. Not really. All we know.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Yeah,
The
okay.
lieutenant nods.
Such food
It's
waste.
just organic. Nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard.
A ledger.
A blue plastic clipboard with...
Officer, is that your paperwork? It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I don't know. But letting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I speak at the
Do you
tongue.
know also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain
I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read.
I'm getting the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
What the fuck?
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Ding. Cool.
That's one thing off the list.
Okay, so first off, we got another level. Do I want to put? I got decent amount of logic. And now it's been pretty good. I've been getting a lot of, not really any of these are happening. Maybe some physical, but not really. Visual calculations have been quite good, so I'm gonna level that up. You put the clothes in trash. Read your ledger. Okay. So clothes, I just get that. Let's start by looking at my ledger. Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
That's disgusting.
It's a metaphor for you.
Wow.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Breakthrough image. There's a lot of things I can do here. Spectral.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address.
Ah, my address.
Maybe yours will have how many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned headlights. We can...
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from
Look at the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting.
Okay.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper."
What is in there?
The
What
case
are they
of
about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I need
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense. Yes,
what's about this name
it appears
convention?
you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a title, one might say even. One that takes
and they are
inspiration
written in
from
capital
science
letters
fiction.
too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Mural. Others appear more light-hearted. The guy's on a couch in an unexpected location. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
Non-numerical one.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RC. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM.
Ah.
Right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real.
Still, I named that too.
I pray
Wow.
his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head.
Oh, damn.
It was a workplace accident.
I have to open official cases.
There is, once all the tasks are accomplished. The
Commit.
tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen and inspect the victim's body, interview the cafeteria. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry.
Of course, not the
would be
ones you've already
a
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. Things to be done and things already.
Yeah.
The composition of reality.
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. Could you make it less poetic?
Yes, yes. You know what that normal name is, but it's so plain. Anything else, please.
Think so.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has something more
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
Shit on his
yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic. They're not going to get it. They're going to...
Fine.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The hanged... I'm going to start calling it the hanged man. it's...
You don't exactly close
Logic.
them so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title.
120117.
HDB 41120.
Wait, HDL, what dude's office
Why,
precincts?
yes, your
41,
precinct
yes.
number is. Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Horace Debbie Barry.
That is improbable. It takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Squibble
It will be very... That's all you got. From who knows? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers,
Browser
still
case files again.
arson, petty...
No.
You don't exactly...
Browse later
in the back,
pages.
then rip them from the binder and hand 3. The topmost are misconduct
Core
files.
still unit
The
flap
middle
sequence.
ones,
Okay.
you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. These are quite a monetary, but they appear a dozen pages of... Yes, the rest of the stinking cellulose.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue
What did you
plastic,
say the color
heart
was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something permeables.
You can say.
Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli.
Oh.
But it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center with your hands.
Interfacing.
Full-sized pages hang from the clip.
Unless I'm long
screwed
way
to the top
home.
of the board.
I'll let
The
that.
acidic stench of rotting food.
Come on. Yeah.
The slides snap back into place.
Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound. The two
Sounds good.
panels
Shove
move
the
against
okay, what
it.
side?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the...
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the color pencil.
Oh,
drawings.
zoo. Okay, what the
Thin
card?
wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard.
Smell
It
first.
smells of chewing. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think
It's a
the
tutti
label
frutti.
says
Open
familiar
it.
handwriting. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
Don't make me
A
happy.
merciful wind blows in from the
It won't
bay
make
of
me happy,
Ravishar,
probably.
dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Read the card.
Your hands, every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you.
Oh, someone died.
You have a vast, vast soul. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Sparks fall like snow from them. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what?
Detective, is everything...
Uh-oh. I lost consciousness. Oh, is that... Did I die? Begin?
There is nothing again. Nothing said, bruh. Well, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion.
That stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it because it's always there.
An X something.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Believe me, stupid ape.
Believe
Like
me,
beauty was not
stupid
the
ape.
problem.
It's like
There is no Voyager
There was
road.
something
There are
about
no
a
roads.
bone
no-
collector
yeah,
too.
yeah. What was that about?
Enough to slide that
You
mistress.
think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No.
yes.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Read the watermarks. First go to conveyor turn. Okay, that's that part. I now have 2 new things. Hell on Earth for the bow collector. And for the white morning is little guy. See yourself from above. You pass on the floor with tiles. Where am I?
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, so
Drink.
with
Drink.
greedy gulps, you down.
What happened?
Fuck it. Start climbing out the Monica. I came in contact with burnt out ruins of my past.
That
wasn't
does
it?
sometimes happen.
He replies. with
Ledger of
such
alien
understanding.
hatred.
It's as if the burnt out ruins.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The ledger of failure and hatred.
So I want to. Oh, it's now tool. Inlaid empathy, but less authority. What about this yellow mug?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read?
Actually,
here?
look at all the content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that
This
you
mug
dug
example
out
of
of the
approaches. I'm
garbage?
going to use it as example of what not to do.
But it was in the trap. It's just a racist, but
What?
it's just a racist mug. What's there to read? But it will not happen. The mug talk is
Okay, so we future stuff the mug.
inexplicable feminist agenda. There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
And for the bonuses, could evolve to RFA. Would have to get drugs to get there. Okay. Don't have enough skill points to. So I got more empathy, but I lost electrochemistry. But I need skill points to be able to do more of that, damn. I talk to you again? What else do we have to say now?
Yes?
Okay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer.
Not good.
No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna...
I'll go talk to. Guy really likes to get in my way. Oh, he's awake now. That's good.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking. How
Get some clothing.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you're sleepwalking in a fugue
I think
state.
fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Someone on your stock butler.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here.
Who else has
and
the container?
The trash collection service.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. Thank you anyway.
Thank you.
Yes.
Could probably be trash. This guy is now awake. Let's see what he has to say. Oh no, this is someone else. Okay. If I go to the thing, my character is gonna puke. What's in the store? Should probably talk to the person that was outside the store. You, who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Look.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Yes, that's exactly it. You got it, sir. What about board games? Okay, sir. This was all. Okay,
Questions.
sir.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers.
You
But
get
I do
school?
my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
Fair.
Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being...
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second.
cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this, narrow your eyes, and look through the creeping
We
doors.
can go into the bookstore.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares.
How does this
inside.
curse manifest
It does
itself?
not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I like
But
it
Kim,
better when
the
we
plasmic
were talking
manifestations.
no such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk
What
about,
do you know
sir?
about the other
Nothing
princess?
really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. Maybe I
discuss
can tell
now.
you about some of our books instead.
What is the crime
Crime
business?
fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work...
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things. And it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. What's that mean? And everything's better now, sir? Why is that? Sir, please, sir, don't say things like that. Don't be sad, sir. I'm sorry I
No,
said
no, it
that
actually
thing
looks
about Dick Mullen.
She looks at the dog, arrogant, violent. He isn't even drawn right. She examines the picture, trying to find whatever is wrong with it.
There's no way to
She
code.
then shrugs and puts...
Sure you can, sir. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. It's the type, or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich... It happens. Those are unhappy books.
Well,
For
the
most of
Memphis
the
one.
pages.
What?
People sad
About
about
when
what they've
both-
lost. But then
They're
it
not
all...
bad.
These are not very common. You... Well, maybe
What
then
about
it's
if everyone
fine.
is full?
That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir.
What about a
These
book
are
where the
about
man
nice and
in
pretty
business
people,
doesn't work
and
at all?
I haven't read many of those. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break
Oh,
up.
spiral.
No.
about right.
Yes.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
That's about
Maybe some
that.
about
What about famous
Oh,
people?
I think that's why people read.
Seems like most people who
These
read
don't
those
make
books
readers
fail to
more
get
famous, does
But
it?
it does make the famous people more
Maybe
famous.
someone will write a book about me one
Why would
day.
they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar. God.
That's so cool.
Composure.
Maybe they'll
What's
make you a
this?
book.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why?
What do you mean?
She knows where this is going. She looks around. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation. She brings out her reddened hands.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Oh.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
That was a masterclass movie.
You're quite sober.
Okay.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Damn. And I'm having a great time.
There she stands. There's something you're missing.
What are you missing here? What does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh, and you know
Yes,
me.
I stand in this spot all the time.
Okay.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something.
Did I ever talk
Don't-
to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I can see.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with
You know, like a cat in the dark.
the swiveling eyes of a loony. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that.
Okay.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Learning a bit. We've got so many objectives. Talk to comic books.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely rows and rows of Heimdall, maybe 100. Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest.
Oh, blood and violence. Scantily clad. What does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman. The man from Heim.
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches to. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Heimdallaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow.
The entire series is also in the...
Oh, sirs, I know. This really isn't representative of our values.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of man from Heimdall.
Okay. What else we have around here? We have this stand here.
A small mountain of
board
colourful
games.
board game boxes.
Wonderful board games, sir. Browbritter is a fun...
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family? Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
We want to have what? Who is it? Yes, because French. I have all of them.
Then you're a lucky man. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization.
12
Then,
rail, damn.
lousy, I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
And there's all books in a board.
Isn't that really catch
There's
my
a
eye?
box that says that price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega City
Well,
sampler.
okay. So much to do. Just looking around at everything. What we have over here? Collection, nitrogen efficiencies for our day.
Welcome to crime. Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Are you the owner of the store?
I am. the proudest owner of our little shop.
Your daughter is the one staying outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. Mind your own business, sir.
Wow.
Is the way she copes with criticism.
Invest remarking and bullshit.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway?
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled...
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Well, the pressure has been really...
God, I've told her not to do that.
This economy is a mysterious force. Like...
She can, if she has enough...
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are...
She stands stiff. She's looking for one. But this...
Oh, no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes,
what?
My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we run. It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock.
Still in Jamrock.
It's
Okay.
massive. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment.
You
We
had
made
fun,
the
look.
initial investment. Since then...
Silent partner.
Silent.
Yes,
child?
I'm afraid so. A real treat she is.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know. I'm sorry. I'm sure you
She told
do
me she
understand.
doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So I assure you, I of all people...
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Alright, anything else in mind?
Looks aloof.
What if I want to buy a book?
You were already doing... Everything is on the shelves. Take a look.
She smiles and...
Oh well. I'm going to tell you any more about the... Okay, I should probably ask about the other thing first. Is she going right now?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain.
Math. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Yes,
What?
just like the one Dick Miller... Right,
I've gotten myself a hat. Oh, One Touch Encyclopedia. Hello there. Look at me go. I really need to get something for my mental though. My morale is not look good.
A set of
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now, please...
She speaks almost as if she's trying. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm. And irregular. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against
The curse.
ill luck. Inhabitants of aside from poking at it, just as you're about to pull up.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held...
She looks away, mumbling.
The curse, that's what you're afraid of.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
I sense this place calling for me. I need to investigate beyond the threshold.
My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains.
Damn, this
Why?
officer.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't thank you.
Talking is always good. There is something mysterious about the curtains. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
It's time for real. What's inside?
See a dimly lit room.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces.
Lonesome, long way home.
Dun dun. Another thing
Here
done.
we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead, to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then, past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
My learning cap for perception has raised to 5, and speed gives 1 psi. Perception. Okay, so this is being raised to 5, and speed gives 1 psi. So, okay. Guess they sell out of a hairdresser. Fortress, vaguely acropolis. Okay. Go up here.
These shelves are overburdened with
That's all this crime
Oh,
fiction.
You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen would not actually make you a better detective.
Go through it.
These books greatly, what's more, they completely ignore. Not a single mention of all the stress this work
Sure
see
thing.
Dick Mullen on the job. A killing is declared. Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes. Tragedy. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one
Here's
question.
Dick Mullen. Come on, let's go.
The quick
Yeah!
man notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads,
What do we have here,
Mullen,
Mr.
a worn
Identity?
paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard
Dick
Boiled
Mullen,
Affairs.
framed murder of
The
a best
premise
friend.
seems to be that could it be the motifs of unstable identities and
That guy
shocking
full of-
betrayals? Then this is the book for you.
Dick Mullen, okay. With what money? A poor boy.
The plaque on the shelf reads,
No, the
Bio-
shelf.
I would say. The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power. A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book
Wow.
is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Certainly.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow.
Great
There's some
innocence.
browsing suddenly high speed next to that.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you.
I'm just looking around, lady. Calm down.
Several maps have been the maps look old and faded.
Ah.
This large map displays ozone disintegrating into in the northeast. A dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore.
Converging seas on the mountain.
Can on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star on Ozone, Fondelier, and Vimandu on archipelagos. Lost little pearls of light. Tiny fires
in the dark.
850 million people live on these little dots.
Damn, look at the
And
edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths.
Oh, time has ticked.
All point connections to other. You have lit. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer
Okay.
dust. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the river Esperance. Countless
Delta,
bridges
very
put the
artificial
shards
hard
back
center,
to the
team
east,
agents of
rolling
the river.
hillsides, Le Jardin,
You,
Stellari,
this is wrapping is in the
the
west is the
Kuro.
river.
It's somewhere to
Cool.
live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg.
Okay.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map.
What about
It's not
Martinique?
really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with
Uprise
buildings
this
on
way.
it. Still, it's detailed.
How about these
I'm
maps?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one of. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map
Why is
is
it
not
cheap?
that old thing. It's an out-of-date map from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They
Failed.
also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap.
What
they
happened then?
didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going.
Still.
Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I don't think I want to try and steal it. I don't have a good chance.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies.
Paranormal books.
Amidst
Yes,
the
let's go.
various Books, you find
Also,
one.
unity and
These
balance.
three things are very important to the working. The point of the book,
How does
it
that work?
serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to,
Well, that's
wholeness, unity. When it's up to your mind,
Does it have
the
anything
book
else?
features
Tell us
chapters
over
on
how to find
topics such as
magnesium.
how to find
This
magnesium.
plants.
It even lists
Yeah,
plants you can harvest. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
What are these books?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Oh my god, let's go.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this show. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes the book contains very little explanation on the matter. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and for example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom made from the leafy twigs of a it is and good for the soul. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pail. Readers are instructed, among other benefits, it is alleged to that seems improbable.
Should probably get my hands on some of that. What else could I say?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the These strolls promise to cleanse. This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Probably.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough.
I need to get that book and the one that's there. What do we have here? We're looking at the butterflies. Let's see what's in the back. What demons have we awakened?
A heavy door with a missing handle.
Knock.
Only an echo.
Knock.
Only an echo. No one is there. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that...
Are you alright?
What is going on there? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirit.
It barely looks like you've done anything.
Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping the Crowbar would do something, but it did not. This is going to do something. It does not.
Yes?
Okay, nothing new here. Let's get out of here. We've done all we can with this. That seems like a big person. Good map. Map information, complete, acquire a copy of the C map. That's from that section. Okay, so you're just a drunk. Need a plastic bag. To collect Terry from the streets. There is plastic Harry. This splatter bullet holes in the wall. Okay. There's seabirds.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Had it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. You know this to be the star of Perikinesis, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Perikinesis
Star, get more height.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights. This coin of why place a tourist attraction in the middle?
There was they got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Eva Claire, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Well, I think organized crime is the best.
That's odd. I could swear you were a police officer.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay.
Oh, so I can see
In the
full.
roof,
Okay.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago.
Maybe the
Nothing
anti-aircraft
but a rotten
tower then.
tooth, its
Okay.
leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
They are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have...
The little brave birch tree.
Okay. I'm cleaning up. Gotta get money somehow. I want to go back inside that bookstore and get that map and see if it actually, because it says the map of this area, so would probably be a good idea to have a map. Although that means I'm gonna be down quite a bit of money.
Several the maps look old and faded. You're
Always good to be informed.
Okay, I now have a map, which means I can interact with the
wall
map.
map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. Your finger moves through the finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently.
For a more detailed view of the map, go
Now I go into my map here. Okay, so we are like here. Okay, that gives us a lot of information. We now know exactly where we are. Wati's waterfront. We should probably deal with this corpse. Thanks, Golden, for fucking vandalizing. Kids going on.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And
Trying to fucking Kuno gonna fuck you.
normal is not what we got here.
Kuno.
You're just not gonna help. Can I try this one again?
An incon.
Locked. We should try this and probably
There
fail.
he still is, looking right. The smell is repulsive. It.
Here we go. Bleh. That's not good.
Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your.
It's okay. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia, if you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the head.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Damn.
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow
Active decay.
He's about to blow!
Okay, inspect what kind of specs we need to get some type of item to that. Should give a handkerchief back.
Yes.
I think I can do that. Okay. If the gardener has it.
Hello again.
Do you have any? Do you have
How are
souls? I
things?
think I could use
Sure.
them. Oh.
I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a
Sweet. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I have no strength.
There he still is, looking.
Yeah, it's only a +1.
The ammonia the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
That's still not good. Okay.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. No. This is a two-man. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
I need to get my shit together, but I need a point to unlock that. I can't really forget these. Tiny volumetric shit compressor. Okay, so we're going to go to Zone Gas for a little bit before we deal with the corpse. We can find that shop. I'm guessing all the trash I'm picking up can be done with something there, because there has to be something with trash I'm getting. That guy there, what's over this way? I can talk to the bench.
Worn and beaten.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass.
Guy over there. Tree thing. That stuff. Oh, they're playing.
Doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my...
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't know. You got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Damn yeah, let's got this.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal already your muscle. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there. An embodiment of some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that.
Contain no more the ball. The more than I believe in gun. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 20.
What the hell is your problem? I don't care if you vandalized our game, son.
No, we are not good. Take it easy. Of course there's harm done, you oin slug. You are as a goddamn bull.
Okay.
Good.
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Well, fuck you.
You never know.
Think about the man hanging in the back of the head.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really... Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork, but you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain...
No, I do not.
more challenging tasks. Really, officer. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. Yes. The terrain here... Yes. It was left by heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like.
Do you fight against them?
Sadly, no. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take Martinez was used as one of the three. This area is Blood Ground, where coalition boats first made landfall and cleaned. Blood Ground. Don't damn right, son. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez. Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame.
I never surrendered or forced this.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Use that which is paving the way for our working class to do. From past end up with the questions.
Preposterous! I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world.
What's going on?
And now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. This is just what the commies want.
Some manner of self-deceit is present.
Sovereign is the king. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
So the statue from phase 3 near the roundabout.
Yes.
On a steed, remember what rapper what it was.
Absolutely. At
Right,
the
let's see
mercy
the
of a
code.
cocaine-snorting tyrant who had a superpower, feared and respected.
Sure,
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the
leader
frail
should take
and
care of those
weak-minded
people for
among
himself.
Nation is only as strong as... Don't get started on...
The Carabinier doesn't reply.
Paul Philippe was a big fan
Purple
of
nose
the
candy that
Purple
nobody
Nose
loves so
candy.
much.
You
Okay.
can't- That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine.
Of course. Clarity of vision.
Philippe III was even brought into this world.
Higher realms. Of course. It all makes sense. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Sounds interesting.
not.
Yes, indeed. We're not.
Right.
I'm gonna fail this check, but I could try.
All you
This is the uniform of... Don't you mean Fristel? You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too? So, what about all that communism? You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich. Sort of my funky style. Very funky. So tell me.
Communism
oh, yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal
God. Let's place the lost ball. Oh, there's something else there. Okay. We have caused a lot of trouble. Already. So much chaos. What was that? Oh, a gate. Great. Help pay the company drawbridge. What else we have? We have a nice suit.
There are clothes and
Don't be shy. These are
save the economy. That sounds off.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circle. Look around. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
It's purely just a contractor for the fluctuation. Natural it's just natural powerful economy expand, weak movements go extinct.
I can't go extinct, officer.
You find your
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand.
you find
Economical, but also
Find
trendy.
a way something worth
Look
helping
firsthand.
from House for X.
no good. All you can come up with are they itch.
All natural materials, see?
Awful
Real
height
wood,
plus 2, but
100%
composure
skin-friendly,
and safety bad.
And they're yours for only.
No, I don't want that shit. What's this?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched at
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer.
Check the
a
sneakers.
pair of
Those
only. That's madness. Fun ultra.
Goddamn,
Rare
that's expensive.
feature. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
About
These once
sneakers.
respectable speakers have been conquered.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
I already looked at
Then look
sneakers.
at them again.
Can I just buy the
These
sad
are the-
conquered Sumerian
No
speakers?
way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
I need some
Well,
sneakers.
if you want, but see, if on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too.
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first.
No way, No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you. I've got the best. You do, officer. You.
Okay. What else do you have to say? Nothing? Okay. Couldn't get really much off him. The speakers are strange. Where is this church? Fisherman. I had a lead up here. This kept going for a while. See where this takes me. Really make me go all the way around. Oh, there's another bottle. Oh. This must be...
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Yeah, the protest. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Besides, we're not the rights of people. Rights of workers.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if
for a set of
compiling
learned
replies
phrases.
from a set of learned phrases.
Might be time. I don't trust cops.
It's
Maybe
about
you
the
should
questions.
ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Okay.
So do we, Scott. When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardroom.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces. His shirt is far too small. He ignores your question. Silence is the answer. There's something off.
Who are all the strike breakers?
Honest men and women. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis.
Unifucks don't want to work without letting those who do want to
I
work.
have a question. Why do all these men follow?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yes.
No. They follow the rules of the market.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta ask where.
What's it to you?
Going, to figure out this strike.
Big mess. Caused
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses
So I'm
of
not the
another
guys with the fighter for
under
jobs.
the guise of
Seems
this
more brute kind.
fighter for jobs.
That
He seems more.
We're all workers, right?
Bouncer?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I think I've been there.
It was a long time ago.
I want to get into what exactly is your
We
goal?
were promised work.
You're unable to breach the
Main
entrance.
gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk
Wow.
Yosemite's guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone
How
by.
bad could one guy be using people?
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got to strategically I don't know how the Union has
Is there
a
something
trained
in
killer.
like all?
Why don't you go arrest them?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
No. They will give up. Have fun.
About the
You
murder
need
that
shits
took
wrong
place
for the
behind the
strike.
strike.
I know nothing about him.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops
Then I'm
doing
going
nothing.
to go back up, open the
Should
gates
bring
for us,
backup.
blocking.
Open up the gates for us.
Really isn't
Blockading
right.
gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know.
We are not picking a side in this just yet.
Pity.
Okay, so we haven't really got much from that. It looks like. Okay. Let's get out here. So it didn't really help much. We got another way further up. Our day is nearly ended. We only have $3. We did not get much money. So that's I did end up that way. I think I already went down. So there's up this path here.
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge!
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind.
Got a construction code violation.
If they ever...
True. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of
But
the bridge is
splinters.
fine enough. Locals use it all the time.
Look at the buddy. Yeah, you. Nope. Okay. Ooh, there's a path back here.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at the wall?
You have no... So many walls.
Okay, so that gave me nothing. There's a wall here. It looks like a wall. On my knees, I'm good. I can get my fucking morale back. I'm on your side now. What are you gonna do?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to
Logic error. She is not...
pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out? Then why are you sneaking? Trying to sneak up?
Gun hose. The door. Maybe not going that yet. Chair tables. We need wrecking by the rain. Another splattering of bullet holes. We have a orange bum hat. Get some reaction speed and some health. That my outfit? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Again, there's this door here.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why was that so loud? Give me a heart attack.
Yes?
Why'd you have to like say that so loud? There must be another way into the building. Yes, sir, maybe. Please don't scream it in my ear. Oh my god. Locked. Find these apartments up here.
A sturdy metal door. The door rattles. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not. Doesn't matter who I am. The police? No. I already told you.
You know, should
I
be
won't
getting
go
better.
check the backyard door.
Backyard door. There must.
Madame,
There is no reply.
Okay. Oh, we have this sign. Oh, there's a more items I can take there. Another magnesium. Back to full morale. So you had to just like stand right there. Oh, it just says docks. Yeah, docks reserved for residents. More than you ever earning your life. You have to stay.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat.
You can
smiling
listen
as
drop
you
list silk starfish around the
Good
throat.
afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. My maiden name.
RCM, what's that?
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia. The police.
What gave us
nothing,
away?
honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Oh.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Check it out.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the art.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
Okay.
I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes, I am.
Not a lot of people on boats are there.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How
Wait, we're on an
obvious
archipelago?
we are on
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single.
Okay, if you want to get technical. The point is, we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another.
So I haven't seen anyone else
Especially when you're
sail
in a
boat
hurry to
around
resolve
here.
a strike. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage.
Actually,
Damn.
that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in a greater
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the bay.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this. Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other
Look
questions.
at the economics of this boat.
Oh my. The E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator.
Interesting
What
comment.
does that say? Does it say docking 33A? This old proletarian haunt here? As I said, plenty of people drive boats.
Fuck.
She takes a sip.
Okay,
It happened. Point you in.
of course,
Nothing happens for quite a while.
as they do.
The thoughts happen inside his brain.
It doesn't.
Wait, slowly.
Except he.
The lieutenant is satisfied with where this is going.
It was going to come to out of my head and into my mouth, but I will say it.
Of course. Lieutenant, I truly don't understand.
I told you his methods are...
I swear to God, I'm here with Tom. I don't know what's happening. Why am I
Your
killing?
marbles on glass, dear.
What were we
Don't
talking
worry.
about anyway?
It was quite a while ago,
What
but
does
the
have a name?
boat? No, it is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop.
Okay.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a
Okay. How about Cordeleche 19? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
But Dolores.
Why Dolores? Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the... Okay, because it was...
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
What? I think I'll stick with the factory name.
Give it a name.
Because...
She makes a point...
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that one.
Well, it means nothing to
What
me.
kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing.
Oh, it's a racing one too.
My sloop, I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we investigate.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman.
Do you have a license for that boat?
Officer, I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox.
Good.
Tell me about the Wild Pine. What do you know?
Do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Okay.
There was a touch of discomfort there.
What they...
She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king,
the
suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribe, Son-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity.
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked
20
more than
million.
20 billion.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs a conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines. They started as an exploration and cargo
250
fleet
years ago.
conducting centuries of care, deliberation, and
They have started out
madness
with a
have
royal
gone in-
monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive,
What does
Wild
such a
Pines had to
huge
grow
someone
and
to
adapt.
with this
No
place like
sooner- I mean,
this?
aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo,
For cargo in the world, that's quite enough.
there are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What do I hear about
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
I'll slay it.
Good luck. It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civil...
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot.
But I am derailing us.
What is your
You
role
wanted to
here?
know about-
Well, we
I
know you're a
believe the
negotiator,
official
so...
title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Oh, damn.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
What about this behemoth?
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks?
Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still
Guy
partially
died 7
frozen
days
then.
ago.
I prefer to do these things on site.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more...
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to this gold
Mr.
lunch?
Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him.
Well,
and
the
there are
man's-
leaflets everywhere, and banners. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. It's quite simple, you see. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but
What are you
as
gonna do?
I'm not sure. And now, people are getting lynched.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first
That's a
heard
good
it from
idea.
the boyer at the gates, the one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
This checks out. No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people.
Scabs at the gate, did you put them on?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock? Come to... If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret.
It's implied. She's
What about the
open to
Ian
this.
Bosmith?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity.
The one thing about him is that he
You can say
puts
one
it
thing
in
about
stuff works
him.
first.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Can't be that
He is
bad.
the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is
Hello,
anyone
Morphle.
more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's
Edgar.
his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of them.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see.
So the Buzz
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway.
Easy to stab it
It's
under
not
there.
have been easy to establish
But
under
they
the
did it.
Emergency Act.
Okay.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a...
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened and your opinion,
good.
detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is, indeed, and a hungry one?
One more thing, you said something happened
Sadly,
in the
I'm glad
elections.
you asked. There was a woman.
Disappeared?
Uh-oh.
Yes. On the last day of the
Eerie.
downright haunting. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen
Claire's,
around
watch
the
out
Clares.
when you're doing
Thank you for
okay.
your concern, ma'am.
That's all I need from that. What can you tell me about this
Quite a
lynching?
few. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Oh.
For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
We quickly get this now. Wild Pines, Sunray. I want to get the bow collector because that gives me. No, I want to get. Did both of the bow collector games? I think. Oh, I already got that. Let's go to the fifth Hindu tribe. I'll have start internalizing that.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment.
How curious. Why is that, detective?
Awkwardness washes out the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
Yep.
She must have been suspecting something for a while now.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator.
Do
She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility. Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Officer.
Fuck.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to...
You're doing it, despite your own best effort.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superior. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must... Or you can find...
Detective, a word in private before... This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running...
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much... Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard...
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Have ears on the ground, she could know about the...
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come...
Propose that we don't investigate.
I think, no. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could... What I propose is, we ask her, then we... Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we...
The situation might have changed drastically by the...
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take...
The White Morning's done. Let's see what the thought of that is. They're gonna read that to me, okay. All mirrors deleted to caps by one, zoom out is reduced, okay. And the look gets more and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse of world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop at the corner, and finally at the Matchrock house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell it from here. It's awful, a white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. Or you can put more distance between you and him, make him smaller, make him less you. Okay. I'll zoom out all the way here. Actually might give me a little bit better view of some things. Look, I interact with that trash. Can I interact with this?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent
Need the scholar.
rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last...
Let's start with the blood type over there.
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban the lieutenant is desperately searching for another anchor. Hatred, disgust, the woman on the boat.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving. Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
No, do you have anything about
I ain't
that?
no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm...
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o?
When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home, and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats.
She wants it to be something true and total.
This place is severely lacking in havoc.
Occasional trash can save.
Trash can.
Okay.
I thought I'd mix it up. You know, yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration...
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Damn. Feel
Watch
it
your
in.
back, ungulate.
What do we have around here? That's that, that's that. You said there was a door in the back. Is that this one here? It's going to make a loud noise, please don't. Yeah. Okay, luckily I'm zoomed out now, so I didn't have to worry about that. But better being zoomed in more though. Don't know where the store is. Oh, we've been this way. Got those two already. Oh, is that the store right there? No, that's the whirling. That guy there, there's the whirling there. This keeps going down to here. What do we have over here? I can actually open this one. Fingerless gloves. They give me electric chemist. I'd rather have the interfacing. Pawn shop. Got one of those. Got that over there. Well, log out of order, but a sign has been down.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets
Pull the lever.
You pull the lever. Nothing happens.
Shut up.
Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday?
Okay, so anyway for Wednesday morning for that one.
Officers?
What day is
A
it?
burly man.
First thing
hangs out
first, what are
by
you
the
doing
water
here?
lock, carving
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Okay. Fair.
From the corner of your eye, you see a
Very good stuff.
You know what
Anything I
caused
can
this
do for you,
wreckage
officer?
when to smack
I
the
wasn't
wood?
here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
the words dead.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here.
There's nothing
Especially
point to
a
try
water.
next to it.
It's supposed to operate the water lock, but safety measure.
Okay.
Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the water lock with debris still in the channel.
Fair.
It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the...
Yeah.
Just drop...
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Do you all know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church.
I don't want to go to
Not
that
much use
church.
to the yeah, not really much else.
Can I have some slime?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Give me some salami. Okay. Let's see if we can interact with the pawn shop. Ooh, okay. Got a machine, ending cash register, duck film projector. What's this thing?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted
Window
floor
off street
opaque
light.
lights.
Okay. Front of the street
The
light.
light pole has been carefully cut. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
That street light.
Yes, officer.
Where'd you get
It
this?
was brought to me to be altered.
We are
Oh.
not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for a street light?
700 real. A bargain,
Yes.
I dare say.
Yeah, mine. There's one just like this on every.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
The light has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third?
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary...
Okay, that checks out.
No thanks. I'm good. What do we have? We have this container here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the... Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win a... Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
That's
Big
what comes
men
back.
on big horses.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
The uniform?
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by
the old
orange
guy who-
strap.
This is what the loyalists look like, yes.
Ah.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are.
Burger in
This
rags.
set of soldiers isn't meant to
Are
look
these
impressive.
the
A few.
easy soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you... maybe...
Theory. Employ Kegel Theory 9 times. Achievement. Let's try interfacing. Dig it up. A truly cool figure out of the box.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
That's the Headless Phone Rider. The
Hmm?
Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price.
He lost his cap when he
I will
lost his-
take it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
50 cents for a figurine? I had to get it. Hell yeah. What else we have around here? We have something up there.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved. One especially catches your eye.
There are 8
This is you. Golden orange.
Sunset
So
Suit.
just make sure it works before you buy it.
This Stereo 8 approved machine
It's
here.
a Harman Welsh W2.
Want to know
Made
could
in
the device come in
Vespa.
handy in my police
Designed-
work?
If police work means playing tapes,
Are you sure this is
you
all
can use
working
it.
order?
Absolutely.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself.
Silverware shaking in
in
drawers.
drawers as motor cars race by.
Ah.
Maybe you should ditch music as well.
Okay, so let's talk to you
It's
now.
not often that I see off. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his project.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through
Local
here.
travelers, people looking for a deal,
Locals,
people looking for a
travellers,
keepsake, people
people
terminally
looking for a deal.
bored. Fair.
As you can see,
Quite a
it
collection.
keeps me entertained.
Look,
Let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the... Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Not really.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay, investigation.
doubt
Know anything
it.
about the recent
I
hanging?
do my best to keep my...
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze.
By the
is
way,
already fixed on the
haven't to have
dancing
any
colours.
guns like the ones that carry the
Someone
coats.
else came here earlier today asking the same question. I prompt...
Oh.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of...
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better. Cop gives up.
Ah, damn. I failed. Now how far back it's going to be. Damn. Okay, we would probably just leave it left now. Give him a proper save. Our morale is really taking hits in this game. But, like I said, that will be it for now. We'll end here and play again next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you guys next time. Bye stream.